How's it going, boys? Welcome back to a brand new Dota 2 video, and today we're gonna be looking at the top win rate heroes of the current patch, which is October 21st, 2020 in patch 7.270, and probably 7.28 is going to be out soon, just because it's been like forever, dude. It's been like 3 months or like 2 months since they actually released new patch updates. But we're gonna be looking at all these heroes and explaining why they're good. Okay, so let's go down the list, shall we? First of all, we got Clinks, baby. Clinks at 56% win rate. Whoa, okay. Why? Oh, Midas. Yikes. That's a yikes. But looking at this hero, the reason why this hero is so good is because it's good against almost any hero that's like wants to cast spells, and he does a shit ton of damage. Mainly because he does a shit ton of damage. The only heroes how he's not good against is like the Brood, the spamming illusion heroes, obviously, and Lycan, because Lycan can actually just run him down and he can't do anything about it. And yeah, these kind of heroes that lock him down. Either lock him down, chase him down, or spam him out. So he's good against like everything else though. So let's see why this hero is good. So mainly because he has free attack speed, free physical damage, 60 bonus retardedly OP physical damage, invisibility, and death pact. So I'm just going to explain Clinks as a hero. So Clinks does a shit ton of damage, and by a shit ton I mean a shit ton, right? And generally you just build like Orchid BKB. Always make BKB on Clinks, my friends. If you don't make BKB like second or third item on Clinks, just stop playing the hero. You cannot say that you play Clinks and don't make BKB on this hero because he's way too squishy. Unless if you're playing the Hurl bracket and no one actually presses spells on you, buy BKB, okay? Because in the Divine bracket, everyone will. They will burst on the Clinks. That's what I would do, right? Unless if the enemy has like a support CM that dies to me in 2 hits, I'm gonna go on the Clinks. Or if they have an Oracle that can save you, I'm gonna go on the Clinks. So, you know, the reason why is because Monkey King Bar is an absolutely broken item. This, along with your attack speed that you get for free, this is all you need. Clinks with a Monkey King Bar will kill literally any carry in existence, my friends. Does not matter if you're a TV with like 50 billion armor. Does not matter if you're a Morphling that can morph strength. It does not matter anything. As long as you don't have like evasion, he has MKB, he's killing you. This magic damage, bonus 100 magic damage is insane, and plus the fact that it gives you more attack speed and damage is pretty broken, to say the least. But yeah, some people make Deso. I would disagree with Deso. You know, Deso could work if they have very low armor and you're trying to push towers for some reason. Even though you already shred towers in 2 seconds, so you just instantly push towers after fights. You're basically a Morphling and a Terrorblade. You're instantly pushing towers, like instantaneously. Press strafe and the tower's gone in 2 seconds. As you can see here, Orchid is complete dog shit, and there's without a question there's a reason why, because most people buy an Orchid, they don't buy BKBs, because people who buy Orchids does not understand that Orchid is just not good enough of a disable, to be honest. Like and most people position Clinks wrong. You have to stand where in between where the enemy wants to go and where you're going to be shooting at. So they have to run across from you. You don't shoot from behind, right? Or else they're just going to run away from you with like even if they're Orchid. So as you can see, MKB has one of the highest win rates, and there's Scythe. I would argue Scythe is better than Orchid in some situations, but if you can get a really early Orchid, it's probably better because Orchid's a lot cheaper than Scythe. It's the cheapest option out of everything. So that's probably why I always make treads. So the reason why I think this hero is so broken is because, well, obviously his pick rate got up, and also the fact that his win rate. So win rate is dictated by like mostly not just it's through all the brackets, right? And the reason why a hero like Clinks would be super good in the lower brackets is because he has fucking Skeleton Walk, and which is an invisibility, by the way. Any invisibility is OP in the Hurl bracket. You know, no one buys Dust. Free damage a shit ton of HP and health, which makes him super tanky and more damage. So he used to be squishy as fuck. Now he actually is pretty tanky after Death Pact. And free tower push. Any hero that can push towers like no other, and you can go invis, is a W. Alright, now going down the list, we got Underlord. I'm actually going to speed through the rest relatively quickly just because I spent a lot of time on Clinks. But as you can see, Underlord, very good against illusion heroes. Basically the exact opposite of Clinks. On mobile, not mobile like Clinks. Does not have an... Well, he does have an escape with the ulti, but good against illusion heroes because his Q. And does not do too much damage unless if he gets a shit ton of damage from creeps. Underlord's damage cannot be messed with. And also, in common, pushes towers. Oh yes, boys. You clear 2 creep waves as your Q. You're hitting towers for like 300 damage, okay, my friend? So yeah, pushing towers like no other. And the thing about Underlord is that you will make Guardian Greaves every single fucking game. You will make Pipe every single fucking game. You will make all the aura items your team will ever need, because that is all what you can make. You're not going to buy a Blank Dagger on Underlord. You're not going to buy a fucking Shadow Blade. You're not even going to buy BKB. You're not going to buy anything that's not aura item related, okay, my friend? The most greedy thing you will get is probably a fucking AC. So, he is bad against any hero that can hit him and then just keep hitting him and then kill him eventually. Bad against Timbersaw for the obvious reasons. Bad against ranged heroes like Sniper, OD, and Viper. And heroes that just does way too much damage for him to tank up. But you get the idea. He's good because he pushes towers, he builds aura items naturally, so all the retards out there who don't build aura items are going to build aura items just because, you know, it's in his recommended list. And that's how people in the hero bracket play. And then we have Zeus and Spectre. These heroes are very similar in the fact that they're both global heroes. And people have been learning. You buy Agonums and Refresher Orb. As you can see, Zeus, you want to make him even more global than he already is with the boosted travels, Agonums, and Refresher Orb. A Refresher Orb on Zeus is almost an instantaneous win just because double Nimbus, double ulti well, first of all, double Nimbus kills any supports in the entire game. And double ulti, double Nimbus kill any support anywhere on the map instantaneously, as long as you put your Nimbus right. So you need to put one here and one on the other side and make sure the support is in the middle. Continuous zaps. And yeah, it makes everyone in enemy team half HP with your static field plus Thunder God's Wrath. Also, you need to take the static field damage and the mini stun duration on your this because it actually works with your Nimbus. And that's about all you need. But anyways, Zeus is super good because he's global. You have global vision. You check wards for free. It's basically broken as fuck hero that does insane amount of damage for absolutely no reason. And then we have Spectre, boys. Spectre. Oh yes, Spectre. Another global hero. What a surprise. Any hero with some global ability is broken. Especially if you can just hit all 5 heroes on the map. So your damage is going to be insane because you have like a billion fucking damage that hits your illusions, does a billion damage to enemy heroes for some reason. And as you can see, the highest win rate item on here is Abyssal Blade and then Scotty. The build for Spectre nowadays is that you actually skip Radiance. You only don't skip Radiance if you're against like a PL or something that's does some kind of like illusion type hero, but otherwise you always go Treads, Manta. Sometimes I like to go to Diffusal Blade, sometimes I skip it, and then you go Abyssal Blade into Scotty. That is by far the best build on Spectre. Also like to pick up the drums in there. Some people don't, I do. So you're against like any range heroes, elusive heroes that wants to play in the backline. Obviously you can just haunt on top of them and they can't do shit. You're very bad against anti-mage because you can't lock the fucker down. Viper breaks you, Necro, obvious reasons, you know. You can just tell why these heroes are bad against you. I mean good against you, and yeah. I disagree with this Radiance pickup by the way, because Radiance is not like an item you... It's better to get Radiance early than late. That's all I'm gonna say. So next up we got Ogre Magi. this is kind of overrated. I think this hero is only good because, well, first of all, any support that buys a Midas is bad in my opinion. Oh, holy shit, he got a 24-minute Midas. Yoicks. Yeah. By the way, think about it. If you get a 5-minute Midas versus 24, you're wasting 20 like Midas uses, guys. Yeah, this is definitely a grief, boys. So, Ogre Magi is overrated. The only reason why I think he's good is because, well, actually no. His W does insane. His W does a stupid fuck ton of damage. And I know what you're probably thinking. This hero is probably flat out stupid. And yes, you're right. In fact, he's probably straight up completely autistic. Look at this damage. 8-second duration for 50 burn damage. And it lasts 8 seconds. Yeah. You know, never mind. I changed my mind. This hero is broken. The biggest reason probably because he has only like 2 spells that he really needs to press on enemies. And he has a, passive ulti. So good against new players, good at like higher win rate in the lower brackets. That's why he's buffed. NizeStalker, one of my favorite heroes. Obviously NizeStalker, fucking map hack with his bullshit abilities. 8-second silence or 7-second silence. And a nuke that does a shit ton of damage. Like, they even buffed his nuke with his talent. Yeah, just all around like a broken ass hero, stupid ass hero that does way too much. Arc Warden, boys. Arc Warden, oh yes. So Arc Warden, why is he good? I honestly just think that Arc Warden in the late game is probably one of the strongest heroes in the game. Just because he has 2. So if you have a Scythe, you have 2. If you have a Midas, you have 2. If you have a Shadow Blade, you have 2. If you have an Orchid, you have 2. If you have anything, MKB, you have 2 of those things, dealing equal amount of damage as hitting you. And if you really want to, you don't even have to use your real hero to fight ever. You can just AFK farm on the other side of the map. Insane high ground defense, insane push, insane everything. The only weakness you have is if people jump on top of you, you're kind of fucked. That's why he's bad against like... Well, also if they have units, so like Brood and Lycan, Meepo, like if you have a unit that can walk beside you, you're pretty bad against. But yeah. What else is there? Darkseer. I don't really think Darkseer is that good, my friends. Well, he builds aura items, so any hero that builds aura items is good. He buffs his team, but that's about it, guys. I don't think Darkseer is actually that good. Warlock. Warlock is... You could say he's a good support because he heals your carry. And he has a very good ulti with a lot of push power and stuff like that. But, he doesn't have the best disable. So if you're up against anti-mage, you're kind of fucked, boys. What else is there? Omni Knight coming right up. Omni Knight with the Victory Royale. So buying a lot of aura items. You know what? Omni Knight's actually seeing quite a resurgence of popularity, not gonna lie. But yeah. Becoming viable again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's about it, boys. So yeah, these are the highest win rate heroes of the week. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. For the algorithm, drop a like if you enjoyed. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Most importantly, check out the Twitch, check out the Patreon, check out the Discord, check out the anything and everything. Have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.